And good afternoon, this is KC9VKV. Just a heads up here. You notice the date 1/8/21. Well, in our recording, we had an erroneous date of 1/8/20. Hangover from last year, I guess. We didn't change our board correctly. So this is actually 1/8/21, this recording. Thank you so much, KC9VKV. Clip. I think I heard my Elmer in there, N9GTO. Elmer, you there?
N9GTO, Elmer, you there?
What frequency are you on, Jim?
That's where I am now. I'm copying you, sir. I was on Rochester. I was copying you on Rochester, Roger. I'm copying you local now.
Oh, you should be copying me local. I should be doing a quite job of a job over there, over.
Roger, well, see what happens. Now, let me explain it to you here. Sometimes these SDRs get on great latency trips. Sometimes these latencies get out to like 8 seconds or so, and so I think I was on Rochester had expanded itself out to about an 8-second latency, and that's why when I did go to my local channel, you had already finished your response, Roger.
Ah, now we see the Great Wizard of Oz. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to KC9VKV of Southern Indiana. The Great Wizard of Oz has admitted to his mental suckings of delay, and I'm not copying N9GTO. And I take all credibility and financial responsibility for creating this. I'm his Elmer. It's an impressive thing to say that I got him off of 2 meters and 440 and got him in a better position. Man, doing good. Jim, I'm very proud of you. You helped a lot of people out with your amateur skills and your radio skills and your audio skills as well. With your homebrew station that you're on, a very modest station at that, I must say. And people would probably have a hernia or a real bad headache if they knew that you were running on a very, very, very unique, you're not one of those guys that are flamboyant. You know, you don't have to be like Elvis Presley with a brand new Cadillac, I should say. I think the LOU-Go, you could get 300,000 miles out of it and make the damn thing sound good on the muffler system. But that's just my thought, and I need to stop talking into the mic and talk away from it. But I see that my choke is working. I had to create a choke. I was having something going wrong with the new the Flex 60 400M, and it was the choke all along. So the choke has saved the day. So I'm so happy about that choke. RF is not coming in the house. And that was 21 turns of LMR 400 on a plastic pickle jar. Big 2-gallon plastic pickle jar. There you go. Jim, I hope you're doing fine. And because you sound mighty divine on that radio. And I just want to say hello to you. And hello to all your listeners out there and the SWR listeners as well. On the great 7188. On the great as well. And vlog. Check it out every week for a new and up-and-coming vlog or something really good for Jimmy. And by the way, I will need your help next week on transferring a lot of cassette files over to a computer thing so I can run some stuff. I've got some things in my mind, and maybe next week you can call me and we can go in full production. You just need to tell me how to set it all up, and I can go in full production and edit everything I want to edit out of it and put together a package that we can put up on YouTube as well for all the great listeners. N9GTO, back to you, the net controller, KC9VKV, and the vlog. Back to you, sir.
Roger, Lou, got something going on there in your box. Was sometimes in there and sometimes not. Most of the time it wasn't. I'm not sure exactly why that is, but sometimes it would come on and sometimes it wouldn't. And most of that last transmission, it wasn't on.
Oh, it's because old Lou's not holding the button down all the way. Is that better?
No, it's not audio. It's your box, your power. You were, you know, on the shy side there for most of that last transmission.
Okay, here it is, radio only, and here it is with the amplifier. Over.
Yes, sir. I could hear the amp come on that time, but before, when you were speaking that last transmission, most of the time it wasn't in there.
Well, Jimmy, I've been so busy trying to help other people that I have forgotten about the house itself, meaning the house of Lou. And it's kind of like a roofer. He never puts a roof on it. Like a roofer. He never kind of like a roofer. You can call me and well, you're sounding mighty fine over there. I've got to go out and get a windsock for this microphone. If you would grade my audio from a 0 to a 10, 0 being the worst and 10 being the greatest, what would you give the audio of this system right now?
Pretty good, but you do need your wind screen there, Roger.
All right, let me look around here. I may actually have one. It's called a sock. You always told me, you know, you always get one of those, what do you call it? Let me grab one. Hold on.
Yeah, the only problem is that a real sock does tend to discriminate in the upper frequencies. Probably not enough on ham radio to be discerned, but a regular sock does exhibit certain frequency discriminations as opposed to a foam windscreen, which offers no reduction at the top-end frequencies. Go ahead, Elmer.
All right, here we go. Treat me right, yeah. I don't want to be a soldier. I don't want to be in a fight. All I want to do is talk on my radio tonight. This is a black wool sock on a very expensive microphone. So what do you think about that there?
Okay, your dynamic range is not what it could be. Is your compressor on a 3?
Well, no, I'm on a different. I'm totally on a different deal here. I'm on a. Tell you what you want to do. If you want to do it with me, we can dance. Let me hold on. Let me grab the mouse, and you just hang on there.
All right, now you know because my setup is totally generic, and if you don't have the gear to set it up with, man, you must have an old radio or something. I know you've got a new radio, so get that compressor on at a 3.
Oh, Jimmy. I wish I had a foot pedal, but I think I gave it away. I wish I had this. I wish I had that. I just don't have it. But anyway, Jimmy, let me do it this way. As far as microphone gain goes, the quality there. As far as frequency response, I'm on 150 to 3,000 hertz. And I'm receiving at 3.3. Now, let me go to the EQ.
I'm just pointing out your dynamic range is below 3 dB dynamic range, so you know normally 3 dB is what we want to do there. So that involves that compressor at a 3 and your mic gain to where your ALC is running mid-scale to 2/3.
Well, Mr. Ferguson, I don't know if that made you happy. Is that what you're wanting, a rappy? Hello?
Looking better there. You just double check your ALC for mid-scale to 2/3.
Don't worry about the mid-scale and the 2/3. I've got all that taken care of. My power level is only set at 20 watts. Okay? I'm on a 3-band EQ right now. I can make it a 20, a 10, a 30, a 40. I can do it all right here on this SDR radio. Now, do I need to bring my mids up or down, my highs higher or lower, or my lows lower or higher?
Okay, start with your mid-scale EQ at flat. Mid-scale EQ flat. Go to your top end, and what reading do you have in your top?
All right, I'm 0 mid-scale on that, and I can go 15 dB on the high, and it looks like I'm about 7.5 on the high, and it looks like I'm about probably 8 or 9 on the low, up to 15. So there you are, 0, positive 0, flat on the mid, and the high is about an 8, and the low is about a 9 or close to a 10.
All right, go ahead, take that top end and take it on up there all the way, and let me hear you all the way.
I don't want to be a tiger. There you go. That's all the way up, 15 dB.
All right, sounds better. You were kind of not have that nice little top end, but now it's there now, Roger.
Roger, would you like me to bring the mids down a little bit and the lows up, or what?
No, just keep your mid-range flat, and I think we're in business here.
Okay, now on the preamp, it says a 15 dB positive negative. It's enabled, and everything is kind of like, I don't know how to say this, but I have a 15 dB negative, 15 dB positive, and the main preamp is at 0, but then over on each one, I've got it looks like I'm about a 9 dB positive on lows, the mids is flat, and the 15 dB is at, and I apologize, I've got some cord connections loose here. I ordered one of those things, again, proprietary stuff that you know who makes, and I had to order the whole damn thing so it'll key the amp and the radio and all that stuff all at one time. I should have built it myself, but I'm tired.
Roger, just out of curiosity, give me a dead key for 3. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know, that compressor does suck up after a while, so, I mean, but you'd have to pause for 2 or 3 seconds to have it, you know, expand. So, you know, normal speech, you'd never hear it working, and that's the whole idea of a 3 compression.
Yeah, I got a question for you. I'm going to do something here, and you tell me if it makes any difference or not.
All right, go.
All right, here is on 10. Here is on 10. This is 10. And here is on 0. This is 0. Was there any difference?
I don't know. I hear some kind of switching going on there. I'm not sure exactly what it is. You're automatic keying the box, right?
Yeah, I've got a finger trigger, and I'm finger triggering the microphone, and both switches are horrible.
Okay, because it sounds like something's going on there that's non-linear. I mean, it's just like a switch from time to time, Roger.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's just great China junk that's assembled here in the United States, and this man calls it all American made.
Roger. All right. Well, hey, I think we got it there, sounding a lot better, and obviously you know how to get there to review your recording and see what we've been doing, Roger.
How long have you been doing this now, Jim?
Too long, 3 years at least.
3 years. Is it time to upgrade to the next and greatest radio?
I was thinking of retiring, actually.
Oh, I was kind of thinking of that too.
I mean, I think we've done 1,450 Qso-Vlog recordings, and not sure, you have a few problems here that I'm not sure that will be, on the air forever, Roger.
Do you like me on the romping, stomping transmitter that I normally use?
I think it sounds, you're talking about the 7300?
Well, we've got the 7700, 7300. You set up all the audio settings yourself, so between the two, your audio settings on ICOM, it's a romping, stomping. Let me switch over to that real quick and see what your thoughts are.
Yeah, the 7300 is by far and away the best transmitted audio processing that I have found. It's simplicity in setup and just outstanding in performance. That's my Elmer there, N9GTO. He's switching from that whatever radio he was on to the 7300, I hope. This is KC9VKV, the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net, and N9GTO is working on switching radios, and we'll see how that 7300 is operating today. Man's got a lot of controls to manipulate there as he switches radios. This is KC9VKV, Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. Come on, Elmer, let's go. He may have blown himself up. He has done that before. The anticipation is
killing me.
Who is that out there?
Whiskey for Norway, America. Good evening.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. It's KC9VKV. I'm hanging out for my Elmer N9GTO as he switches to a 7300. Now, I did hear some Donald Duck, so he may be on the wrong frequency.
Well, I don't have a... Yeah, I do. I can do that right now. I know how to do that. Just stand by there, Elmer.
Well, yeah, you're the Elmer. All right, but you are on the right frequency now, so that's encouraging. But, gosh, we do need to move it along a little bit. Let me check out a couple of things while I'm waiting for him. This is KC9VKV checking out my SDRs. This is the Rochester SDR.
This is the Rochester SDR. This is Rochester SDR.
This is a Milford SDR.
This is a Milford SDR.
This is the Georgia SDR.
Tiger ain't enough. Georgia SDR.
This is the Arlington SDR.
Yeah, Arlington.
And GTO.
Go ahead there, GTO.
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
All right, give me 10 on your antenna. 10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds on your antenna system.
10 seconds is 10 seconds. And N9GTO back on the 7700 icon.
I thought you went to the 73.
No, the 73 is at the farm. The other one's at Lori's office.
Well, that one sounded pretty good.
Well, this is a 7700. You want me to bring the 7300 home, huh?
Well, that one sounds good enough. I would run it like that. You got your sock on that, Mike?
Yes, sir. Do.
All right. You're ready for Freddie.
So you actually like it better than the other one?
Yes, sir. Nice audio, 3 dB, a nice crisp EQ, and your audio does not sound like it's getting a transiently switching.
Well, it's because everything's all hooked up for everything to key everything up now. All I do is key up the microphone and rock and roll and all that other good stuff. So I'm ready for Freddie. And, man, I can even do this right here. I can say, hey, I don't want to be a tiger because a tiger ain't enough to love enough. Thank God for my, I need to back that down a little bit. That's probably too much drive. There we go. It's probably better there. I don't want to have any second or third harmonics. But, yeah, I put a ugly choke in line with the 40-meter antenna, and I stopped taking out my 72-inch LCD LED TV for the Flex radio. So I was running that on the wall so I could lay back in the bed and with the right glasses on, I could see it like I was looking at it with a computer. So I found the right ones for being in bed 6 feet away and being able to be on the computer and play around. And, man, it's amazing what you could do with the right glasses.
Roger. All right, sir. You got it going on there, buddy. I mean, that's the best you've sounded today, anyway.
All right. All 273s to you. Thank you again for allowing me to come into your home and everybody else's while I'm listening live. Hear too much of that in there. 73's, Jim. It's been a pleasure, sir, talking to you. And again, tell Teresa, Louis said hello. N9GTO's got to go. 73. Look forward to doing the AB comparisons from the 6400M to the 7700 ICOM. N9GTO signing off. And what time are you shutting this tape deck off?
5 o'clock.
Which is 1 minute from now, right?
Nope. It's 10 minutes.
Oh, so it's only 4:50 right now?
You got it.
All right. Well, I'll say 73s and God bless. I'll be listening out. Go on. Anybody else pick up Mr. VKV for the Vlog. N9GTO is taking up more of his time. My time is up, and thank you for yours, sir. Look forward to the audio clip, and I'll be getting with you next week so we can convert them files. N9GTO clear.
Roger, Elmer. 73 that way, sir. Have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend, and we'll catch you later. This is KC9VKV, the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.